So recently I haven't done a video because the creator shared with me, or the energy shared with me, that I was forcing myself to listen to the silence, or forcing myself to do certain things and not being natural with myself, or just being myself, or giving time for myself. I was just, kind of like, I guess you could say, like, religious, like doing it because you need to do it or because you have to do it, rather than just even just being free and giving time to myself. So that day when he told me, I just stopped, and I kind of just, I gave time to just be myself, to listen. What is my body, or my body just wants to rest and just chill by just relaxing, not thinking anything, and not trying to listen. I grew up always trying to do things, always in church. When I went, I joined a discipleship training for 2 years because I was really serious trying to get to know God, and I had nothing else in my life to be someone, and so I resorted to trying to be the best Christian that I could be. And during that time, I would try to do everything the pastor said. I would try to pray in an hour in a closet. I would try to read the Bible as much as I can. I don't even know how many minutes, but I would try to do everything the discipleship training was. It would talk about, like, the word, spiritual gifts, the Bible, and just different, like, components or tenets of Christianity. And I was so tired. I was so, tired because I would try to do all these things, but it felt like the emptiness inside would never go away, or I was still looking for something. It's not, like, to fill my emptiness, or like the hole inside of me. And I felt like everywhere I looked, I couldn't find anything, so I would just busy myself doing something in hope of receiving something. Yes, it was actually, I was looking for something for my, in a sense, so that I could feel better about myself. But at the same time, that's when the energy, or the Holy Spirit, would start sharing with me to just, one night at UCLA, I was just, I guess I was crying and praying or whatever. I was crying and just being real with the Creator, saying, like, man, I'm done, I'm tired. I think my spirit or soul was tired of trying to do everything so that He could speak to me, or trying to have this, I guess, encounter with God, how people did in the Bible, or how people are having encounters now and meeting Him face to face. And I was kind of searching for even myself. And the next day, that's when the Holy Spirit, the energy, started sharing with me, and just to let go of everything, that He's gonna guide me, that I don't need to try to do anything anymore, but that He's gonna guide me. Very simple. And then that's when I started, I just knew that He was speaking to me. The energy was speaking to me, without a doubt. Because before, I had so many doubts, and I even made up in my mind of what was God. I would pretend and create the solution in my mind of what the Creator was, and how He would speak to me. And so basically, it was never like I'm talking to a friend and they're actually responding to me. I would pretend that He talked to me out of my mind. I would create it in my mind, because people in the church say that, yeah, He's speaking to you, but it was just created, like, from they just created with their mind. So that's when I was like ready to let go and to listen more and to wait for him, because rather than using my mind and what I knew to get to know him. So that's why it's more about listening and waiting for the energy to speak to you, not about what we try to do or what our mind tries to do. And sometimes we just get caught up in our mind, and that's why when we get to know ourselves, you know, we observe ourselves to get to know ourselves. Okay, so that's why I was just listening to the silence out of kind of my own force of trying to do it. And I was tired. I didn't really want to do it, but I was forcing myself to do it because that's what the challenge is. I need to do it, right? But so it's listening to the silence is actually more being natural and letting the spirit guide you, actually. So encourage you to wait for the spirit and to get to know the spirit. I don't know the spirit, but one thing that it encourages me to do is to just talk to him and be real with him. So that's what I've been doing. I'll just talk to him randomly when I feel like it, and just being myself with him, rather than trying to be this perfect person or trying to do the things that he says for me to do, but to just be real, be myself, be you, and that's it.